Okay, yeah, we're live. Hi, how's it going? We are shiny hunting Paradox Pokemon live. This is going to be kind of a long one because I need to stay up late because I have some people to pick up at an airport. So I need to stay way past my bedtime, and I'm not very excited about that. You know, it's one of those times. You know, it's just one of those times. You just don't appreciate. Doing a quick setup here. Feel free to skip ahead to the shiny hunting. I will likely put on some timestamps down below for it. But yeah, that's about it. Oh, I forgot to make a thumbnail. No, what am I doing? What a terrible YouTuber I am. Hold on, let's find a good old picture of Iron Hands. And nope, that's not the Iron Hands I'm looking for. There you go. Good old Iron Hands. Alright. Let's copy that image. Actually, why am I even going in there? That's really stupid of me, isn't it? Freaking dumb. Freaking stupid. Alright, open it up. Let's see. Yep, there we go. Copy paste, good old copy paste. Copy and L pasto. Put in Iron Hands. Put in a little drop shadow. Nice and blurry. You know how it goes. The thumbnail game is just way too strong. Way too strong. Alright. Let's export it. You see how quick we do this? See how quick we make these thumbnails? That's how you know we're just a pro. Even though a normal pro would literally just be able to do this beforehand because they would have actually thought about it. But it's been a long day. I've been really busy. Only been able to start streaming now. It's 7:44 at the moment my time. I've been very busy today. And so, but finally we can do it. Alright, there we go. Lovely. Put up our thumbnail. Nope, that's not the one we want. We want the Gen 9 Iron Hands thumbnail. There we go. That's the thumbnail you're seeing right now. Boom. Save it up. Let's go. Alright, so here's the thing. We have to figure out which... Oh, I should make this public. That would help, wouldn't it? That would be nice. That would be smart of me. Oh, let's put some hashtags too. Pokemon Violet. Yes. Shiny hunting. Yes. Donald Trump. Probably not. Nintendo applies. Definitely. Nintendo Switch. Let's put Miiverse just because I think it's funny, even though it's definitely not funny. Gen 9, and Germany, because why not? German visa? Yeah, I think that would definitely work for sure. That definitely applies. Alright, save. There we go. Now we're officially public. Professional streamer, everyone. Just kidding. Alright, let's look into our Pokedex, and let's figure out which Paradox Pokemon that we're looking for here. Oh, another thing I forgot. I want to put the nice little, hold on. Boink. The little shiny emojis, because I like that. It's a nice touch. It's a fun touch. There we go. Okay. Let's see. Recently caught. We don't want that. We're going to go all the way to the end. I'm going to be drinking a lot of water. Trying to stay awake. Cold water. Because I have to stay awake until about midnight. I have to pick people up at 11:30. Ugh. It's gonna be a rough one. That's all I can say. It's gonna be rough. I'm not known for staying awake very well. Alright. We have to figure out if there's any shared typings here. Iron Bundle, details. Ground Steel, Ice Water, Fighting Electric, Dark Flying, Fire Poison, Rock Electric. Okay. So it seems like electric is a shared typing between Iron Hands and Iron Thorns. I think this might be what we go for first then. I think we go for for electric first. Although I would really like a shiny Iron Bundle. I would really enjoy that. We can't forget about, where are you at? Where are you at? Iron Valiant either. Fairy Fighting. Dual Fighting is an idea. Dual Fighting is an idea. Huh. I think I want to stick with electric though. I think electric is probably the best route to go. At least for this one. Maybe we can do a shiny hunting for Iron Valley another stream specifically for him. Alright. So electric sandwich it is. Make our way down. Whee! Into the depths of Hell and Keller. Alright. What sandwich do we make? Electric yellow pepper. Yellow pepper sandwich. Alright. Let's save. Let's not forget to save. We have limited resources. I did do a little bit of herb hunting, so I think we have enough for 11 sandwiches now. So that's a good amount that I've saved up for. And so we're ready with that. We're ready with our Breloom. We have Starbird, Annihilate, and Tinkaton in the back to help out. I should probably get someone with some like paralysis or something, but I think Spore will do well anyway here. So we saved, I think. Why can't I picnic here? Can I not picnic in the whatever zone? Or is it because it's a slope? Alright, let's see. Picnic here. Can I not picnic down here? Why can't I picnic in the lost zone? What the hell? Frickin' booty shanks, dude. Alright, well, let's head back. How do we head back? I don't think we can raw climb up. That would be interesting though to test that out. So let's I guess that's not no. Shiny Iron Bundle is like completely gray, right? Yeah, okay, I was gonna say like I don't know too much about what the shinies look like. I know like most of them are kinda gray. That's about it though. That's the extent of my knowledge about that. So to get out, we have to find one of these little step thingy. Okay, yeah. Step thingies. Step sister. That's what I meant. Those, the labs. The labs is what I'm trying to say. Incorrectly. A Farigiraf would be nice, too. There's an Espeon down here. It took me so long to get an Espeon. I had to, like... Bruh. If I knew that the Espeons were just chilling down here, then I would have... Oh, a shiny Donphan would be so sick. Oh, that might be something I do as well. I would love shiny Donphan. Shiny Donphan is beautiful. Alright. We're to go to the 0 gates. Leave. I want to get out of here. I don't think we can fly out, so... Alright. So I guess we have to make the sandwich out here then. Stupid. Dumb. Alright, so we're aiming for Iron Hands and Iron Thorns. That's the main objective for tonight. I have, it's almost 8 o'clock now, so I have 3 hours about to get as much as I can because I have to stay awake anyway. So, ripperoni, pepperoni, and cheese. Alright, new save point. And picnic up. At least our extra ingredient is yellow pepper, so it's going to be a lot easier to make. It's not like I have to drown my sandwich in tomato. Alright. Creative mode, always. Let's see, tomato, onion, green, double yellow, and hamburger. Then all we need is double herba. Any herba will do. Put in the gold pick, sure. Then we'll put everything together into a beautiful, awful looking sandwich. Let's start with the burger because the burger is always a bitch. Just a little left side burger, you know? A little left side burger. And right side tomato. You just have to get the nice like right side tomato bite. I think that's just how you do it, right? I'm not sure how that single pepper is causing the entire side of the tomatoes to collapse, but I assume it's a feature. All right. Okay. Pepper. What? No! Oh my gosh. Okay, as long as we have one on there. Oh, onion. I swear if this sandwich doesn't work, I'm going to be pissed. Pick! Quick. Oh my gosh, why is that so hard? Why do the ingredients bounce like they're... Like the tomato is a trampoline and then the bell peppers are like solid objects. Okay, did we get it anyway? Just give me the boost. I don't want to redo that. Yes, I know it's delicious. Hamburger side, tomato side. It's just the perfect balance. Yes, a very, very tasty original, 100%. We got it. We got it. We got it. All right. Thank you. Cool. All right. Pack up and go. Since we have a save point, if we don't get any shinies, which I really want to get 2 shinies. I really want to get 2 shinies in one go. We still haven't been able to do that. With a single sandwich. That would be so nice. If any stream is going to be it, it's going to be this stream. We can get, I would like a shiny one of these. Alright, I want to make sure that this bright one is not a shiny. I just want to be sure. Okay, I just want to make sure. I want to make sure I understand what, like, color they're supposed to be. Are you kidding? Okay, no. Alright, I thought that was it. No. I really thought that was it for a second. Okay, no. I think that the blue is gray. I think the blue on Iron Hands is supposed to be gray, and that's our shiny. I thought that was it, just for a split moment, but it's because the yellow was off. We could get a shiny Raichu as well. There's also 2 Raichus inside each other. It's kind of hot. Alright, we have to make sure we understand what we're looking for before we get too excited. Before we get our panties in a twist there. I would not be against the shiny Raichu though, even though I think the color is not that different. Yeah, shiny Palma and Palma is like, I'm completely not against that. Shiny Raichu though is going to be hard to tell. That's the thing. It's going to be a hard find. Yeah, I think the blue is supposed to be gray. That's the tell part. That is the telling portion. It's going to be really hard to tell if Raichu is shiny. That's going to be a little annoying, wouldn't you say? Whoa, double Iron Thorn spawn? Dang. I think Iron Thorns is also like grayish. There are a lot of Iron Thorns spawning here, way more than they usually are. But I guess it's because I have the thing, right? There's so many Iron Thorns spawning. What in the world? That's amazing. They should spawn down here too, right? Yep. Lots of Iron Thorns and stuff around this area. Can we just go back and forth, like up and down from this? To make sure those Palmos are the correct color. And he spawns over here, not really. Nope. Gets me excited for a split second, you know? It's rude. I don't like it. It's a very rude thing to do. When you're off power like that, you look more gray, you know what I mean? And when you look more gray, it makes me think that you're a shiny. I don't appreciate that. See, if the Raichu is shiny, I don't think I'll be able to tell. I think the shiny Pummies are like pinkish. I think. I think I saw a picture of it once. So I'll look out for that. Raichu, how you doing? Nope, just orange. Double citrus berry, you know, why not? I guess we'll just slowly work our way down, right? I feel like that might be the way to do it. Thing is, we won't encounter a lot of iron thorns this way, but we will encounter plenty of iron hands. That is for certain. Less Raichus, please, and more iron hands would be appreciated. Dude, if we get a shiny Pomo, that's like low-key worth it. I would not say no to that. I gotta stop wasting my time getting items. Alright, I'm gonna not get items. We're not doing that. Because it's slowing us down, you know? Alright, let's get some iron thorns spawning in. Alright, can we make our way up? Get some iron thorns to spawn on the top. There you are. Oof, lots of spawns. I actually really like the look of iron thorns. Weirdly enough, like, I haven't really seen a lot of iron thorns, like, in competitive. I don't think I've seen a single iron thorns, now that I think about it. I think it's quad weak to ground, right? Because it's electric rock, I think. So yeah, I don't know why you would run that, to be honest. That Pomo is just dark because it's in the shade, right? I'm pretty sure. No, you're not shiny. Stop being off power because it makes me think that you're shiny. I have to remember it's the blue, not the yellow. The blue, like, stripe on the head and little feet are gray. And I'm pretty sure the Pommies are pink. Raichu we don't really care about because we won't be able to tell, pretty much. Now, if for some reason Raichu is blatantly obvious, then, like, yeah, we'll go for it, but I think it's just, like, a brighter yellow, isn't it? So that's not exactly the most helpful thing in the world. Alright, iron thorn spawns. Come on. Make sure we're not missing anything. Iron thorns. Man, I was hoping to get a quick 7-minute shiny like last time. But hey, who knows? If we rely on the luck too early, then we might not get it after the fact, huh? Alright, nothing there. Let's focus on trying to get more resets, I think, because the more time I think I spend a little bit too much time in, like, one area, and then they don't really respawn. I just want to make sure I don't miss any, you know what I mean? I'm kind of paranoid that, like, the shiny is spawned, and then I'm just going to miss it, because I move away too fast, you know what I mean? Because once the shiny despawns, like, it's gone, you know what I mean? So if I move too far away, it's not going to be back. So I just don't want to miss it. You feel me? Oh, you feel me? Nope. Alright. Nope. Move up. Up. Come on. Stop wasting my time. Do we just like go back and forth doing this? Kind of like this cycle? I think that's kind of something that could work. Kind of like that idea. We just keep going up and down like this. Whoa. Chill there, buddy. You can drop down, but doesn't really do anything for us. Oh, cool. My battery depleted on my controller. Let's go. It's alright. I got a thing to plug in here. There we go. Nope. You're all orange. Time well spent. Good job. Okay, how did we do that again? That's not what we did, but... Or it's actually up here, isn't it? Right? Yeah, this is the cycle right here. You're not giving me the quick shiny today. Alright, time. Alright, we're 10 minutes in. And nothing yet. So odds for 2 are getting lower and lower by the second, literally. Because that's how time works. Isn't that so smart? I know, I'm very insightful. I can be very insightful sometimes, you know? Really, really, like, deep thinking. Real deep thoughts. Yeah, I do like this, like, cycle that we have going here. Pun intended, because we're on a cycle. Oh. Okay. Hey, well, the Iron Thorns do, like, despawn when I go just a little bit far away. We don't even go that far, and they still despawn. Aha! Shiny Pomo! Cool, 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 cool! I'm a fan. Come here! I'll take that, honestly. I'll take that. I'm A-okay with that. Spore. I kind of want a shiny Palmy anyway, so it really does work out. You are asleep. Congrats. And then probably one false swipe should do it, right? Yep. Woke up, bruh. Why is it? Palmy's eyes are still closed though. That was weird. All right, another spore for him. All right, think we catch him in a dream ball, right? It's a pink Pokemon. Oh, I don't have any love balls. I wish I had some love balls. The only way to get that is at the, whatever you call it, at the auction area. Critical catch. Beautiful. Right into the grounds. There we go. Shiny Palmy. Yay! No nickname for now. I'm just going to put that in the box. Just going to put you in our shiny box. Alright, and the hunt continues on, does it? It does. No Paradox Pokemons. I'm willing to use 2 sandwiches today. I'm willing to do that. Stream's going to be long enough, so... Not that, like, a 3-hour stream is, like, out of the question for me. Like, I kind of usually do that, but I usually don't stream this late. That's the thing. I do not stream this late, typically. It is already getting close to my bedtime. Try to go to sleep around 9 anyway. I'm okay with getting 2 pommies, to be honest. I'm cool with that. You meant poopy pants? Ah, you're very insightful. I think you really captured the characteristics of Pink Pommy very well with your nickname of choice, Bunlap. Well done. I'm very proud of you. How did Unite go yesterday? You guys doing climbing up ranks? Or are you just doing casuals? Okay, let's head back up and keep doing that. Veteran now? Okay, well, that's good. And if we end up playing again, then we can Pommy! No! Oh. You guys have too much to live for. What are you guys doing? Come on. You're in Area 0. You're living your life. You're living your best life, dog. Don't be like that. Alright, if we can get a shiny Paradox Pokemon on top of that, that would be amazing, amazing. I would prefer a shiny Iron Thorns, so that we'll be able to do a fighting type a fighting type sandwich, so that we can do both Iron Hands and Iron Valiant as well. It'd be really cool. That would be awesome. But I'm asking for a lot. That's not lost on me. We're still spawning a lot of Pommies, so, like, thing is, odds are we might get another Pommy, to be honest. If anything at all. If anything. At least we know Pommy is a bit more obvious than I thought, initially. Raichu is still not obvious, though. Very much not that. There's an Iron Hands inside the wall there. I saw that. We saw its little Iron Hand out there. Game is really unbalanced at the moment, so honestly, rollback would be much needed. Okay, that's what, honestly, when I've been playing it, it does kind of feel like that. In a way, I don't know what it is, but it almost feels worse than, like, the Aegislash, Glaceon, Mew, Mime. Like, I don't want to say, like, because those 4, like, were really bad by themselves. But it's, like, inversely, like, the tier lists of, like, strength of individual Pokemon, I think is, like, wider than ever. Like, there's so many Pokemon that are so much more overpowered than so many other Pokemon. Like, there's so many that just fall behind. That are just, like, really underdeveloped or have been, like, forgotten, you know? Because, like, they were in a good spot at the time, but then with all the buffs and everything, and all of, like, the slight nerfs that, like, made certain Pokemon worse, but, like, still not bad, just made other Pokemon just, like, fall completely, you know, which is really a weird way to do it, but, you know. It's Nintendo. They're not really known for making the best choices, you know? Like, they're balancing around the wealth gap in the U.S. That's like the thing that Kevin O'Leary, I think his name is Kevin O'Leary, right? Where he, like, are you happy? Like, the newscaster's like, are you happy that 1% of the U.S. population holds 95% of the wealth in the country? And he's like, I applaud it. It makes it so that poor people have something to work up to. Of course I'm happy about it. It's amazing. And it's like, alright, just because people don't have freaking grubby, dirty-ass little hands like you do. Like, people have great work ethics, but they don't have the greed that you do. They don't have the downright monstrosity mindset that you do. To just, you know, exploit a system, exploit people, and just drown others in your own desire for wealth. It's other people aren't like that, dude. Sorry. Yeah, so yeah, basically like that. That's like us as the player base, like, and Nintendo is Kevin O'Leary, and we're like, dude, what the hell are you talking about? We have a completely different mindset than you, and you're talking like you're proud and you know shit. It do be like that though. It do be like that. Well, Asher just dropped by the stream yesterday for Unite, and which I can tell that he's 100% done with. Oh yeah, why don't I do this? Why haven't I been using this camera angle instead of the close one? I should have been doing that a long ass time ago. Well, anyway, yeah, no, I can tell that Asher's like kind of done now with his stuff, at least for a little bit, because he's dropping by my streams now on occasion. Nor the generational wealth that can kickstart their business with the small loan. I know, dude. That's the thing. It's actually crazy because like I used to be like, okay, like, these people worked hard for their wealth. Like like they deserve it. You know what I mean? It's like they worked hard, they deserve it. Like they're self-made, dude. So many of them, not even close. So many of them have like insanely wealthy parents, famous parents. You know, they like, for example, like the creator of Snapchat, right? Like you would think like off the top of your head like he's, a self-made guy. Nope, not at all. Parents, millionaires, famous lawyer, famous like probably, I don't think it was a software programmer, but like famous something else, like just super wealthy family. He got the best education, the best support, lots of money to kickstart, and like that was the formula for his success, is piggybacking it off of other people, off of your family. So it's just like success is like, is hard work, but it's also playing towards your unfair advantages. And some people do that really well, some people don't. Like I don't know if you ever heard of this, like the clown that Tom Hanks's son is. Like easily he could be like, you know, if he tried at all, he could be a big star. I mean, look at like Jaden Smith, even though he's a clown too, but it's like at least he's done some things, and like some of his work is like okay. So it's like you at least have like an inkling of respect for him, even though his family's all effed up. But like you look at Tom Hanks's son, and it's like literal like full on goof ass. Like does not play to like the unfair advantages he's been given in his life, being Tom Hanks' son, and plays to none of that, and now he's just like even more of a clown because of it, you know. So it's like, can you really blame the creator of Snapchat or like the other rich people for just like, why would they sit back and just be like, oh, I know that I have an advantage over 95% of the population plus, but you know what? I'm just not gonna push that agenda. I'm just gonna I wanna be nice to them, and I'm gonna remain not even close to as successful out of pity. Like who would do that? You know what I mean? Like who would actually do that? There are people who are like insanely greedy and just like Kevin O'Leary, and like applaud the fact that there are lots of poor people that aren't as bloodthirsty and greedy as he is, and then he's gonna frickin' man's just gonna die alone and wonder what the hell he's been doing all his life. But like like the creator of Snapchat, I never heard anything like he's like that. You know what I mean? He just played to his advantages. So can you really blame the guy? I mean, it's unfair, but it's been given to him. So why would you not use it? So like there are a couple sides to it that you can kind of think about. You know what I mean? And so honestly, like after I kind of thought about that myself, like I kind of tried to reframe like how could I like play to my own unique unfair advantages, you know what I mean? And so that's something I've been like thinking a lot about. Because as much as I might be envious of other people, it's like, which is stupid and unhealthy for one. But it's like, how much time? Only 7 minutes left. Come on, bro. Give me two. Give me another one. Come on, man. I literally don't even care if it's another palm me, dude. I do not care. We do not care. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, like you could remain like envious of people, but it's like if you kind of just like you know, like I just kind of changed my mindset just a little bit to like nope, all right, that was an accident. To be like, I also have unfair advantages. You know what I mean? Like I booster energy, bruh. Nope. Can you? I'm running out of time. Can I get out of this, please? Thanks. And so I've been kind of just trying to reframe, like, instead of saying, like, oh, other people have, like, really unfair advantages, to be like, okay, like, I have a lot of advantages, too, when you look at, relatively speaking, right? You know what I mean? So I've been trying to think of it that way as well. Like, I have the opportunity to have technology and the, enough of a background and education and knowledge to be able to, stream games. And at least, minimal social skills to be able to talk while I stream. You know what I mean? So it's like, that's just, that's just like a very, very, very like minor example, but it's like those are advantages nonetheless. You know what I mean? Like I'm relatively just comfortable talking out of my ass, so that that comes in handy, when you're on a stream, mostly kind of solo. You know what I mean? I know you guys are there and supportive, and I love it, but it's also like, you guys can't be here every stream, and you can't be present for the entire stream, so it's like sometimes I'm, essentially like, here alone, and so it kind of helps that I have at least a little bit of the skill to just talk out of my ass pretty openly. I think that helps out. So it's like, because I'm more comfortable with that, then like that's an advantage. It's a tiny ass advantage, but it's an advantage nonetheless, Or like my like college degree, or the fact that like the principal for the school now is offered to, if I want to do a post-bachelorette program, you offer to do a recommendation for me. You know what I mean? So it's like, those are advantages. Like, those aren't just like things, and it's like, take advantage of that. And so when I kind of like went into the mindset of like, okay, these people take advantage of their advantages. Like, ironically enough, they take advantage of their advantages. And so it's like how can I reframe my thinking to be like, okay, these are advantages. They're not just like things that happen that aren't as good as like other people's things, because that's like not even true when you think about it. Like a lot of the opportunities and stuff that I've had, are way better than a lot of people that live, on this earth currently. A lot. So it's like, how can I start using these advantages, or these unfair advantages, and like make use of that, And so once I started thinking like that, which is kind of like a recent reflection that I've had, then it's like, yeah, like I can start making things happen, I think, a little bit more. Thinking of it like that. And then I might also have the motivation to actually, use those to my advantage as much as possible, now that I think of them differently. So anyway, that's just a random tangent. And how do we start this conversation? Right, we talked about imbalance of Unite, and we got into, I got into, woo! I got into my mindset about the unfairness of the world sometimes, and how my position is unfair as well, because it's true. I've had a lot of other opportunities that a lot of other people have not been able to have. Not, more than some people, but way more than others. So that's the thing. Play to your advantages that you've been given. And if you don't, you're going to end up like Tom Hanks' son, who has literally, like, essentially kind of should have been given, like, the world into his hands, yet he's an absolute clown. Like, how do you mess that up, dude? Don't be like Tom Hanks' son. That's all I can say. Know what I mean? Because you can be a famous person's son, but if you don't know shit and you make a fool of yourself and no one likes you and you don't do anything with your life, well, there you go. Doesn't matter who you are at that point, right? It literally does not matter. No one's going to take it seriously. You're not going to get anywhere, you know. And whatever wealth that you do have will not last very long. And you'll be as washed up as a horseshoe crab. Bro, really? I want the double, man. We're running out of time, bro. We're running out of time. At least another Pommy or something, bro. I want the double. Maybe part of the reason I haven't gotten a double shiny is because, like, I have not been 100% focused on shiny hunting, and I've been focused a bit too much on talking. I don't know. Maybe my focus is just split a little bit. Well, up, what'd you say? I commend the introspection, but also there's a policy aspect that needs further implementation. Tigaton was double shiny. You know what? I don't want to hear it. No. It wasn't because we reset. He wasn't because we reset. Okay? So, actually, you know what? Incorrect. It has to be double shiny with the same sandwich, which did not happen with Tinkaton. So, no. I see you're trying to berate me as I put it. And you're almost correct, but not quite. Hey, let's go! Pommy 2.0. All right, that's a double Pommy shiny then. Honestly, I'll take it. Yeah, but just a different interpretation of double shiny. Well, it's just because, like, it's like the thing is, like, the Urban Mysticas are really, like, they're tough. They're tough to find. You know what I mean? And so if we can get 2 shinies with 1 sandwich, that's 1 Urban Mystica per shiny, which is a really good rate. You know what I mean? So that's something that, like, I don't take lightly, you know, versus, you know, 2 Urban Mystica for 1 shiny. I prefer the former odds. All right. Double Pommy shiny. It's not amazing, but it's better than nothing. That's all I can say. Better than nothing. Boink. We don't want you in the party, though. Odds we can get, like, a really quick... how much time? Nope. Time ran out just at the end there. We essentially just barely got that last one there, didn't we? Okay. Well, I guess that's too bad. We got the double shiny, but we didn't get Paradox Pokemon shiny. Unfortunate. Let's just do one more random round. Just looking around at random pokes. Thing is that, I really want a shiny Garganacl again. It was low-key kind of a mistake trading my shiny Garganacl for the foreign Ditto, to be honest. Low-key a mistake, but that's alright. It still will have its use. Alright, now I'm thinking that we want to shiny hunt Iron Valiant, but I kind of want to save that for a stream in and of itself. So do we do another one of this, another electric type one, or do we change the typing? Like, do we try to go for a, if we go for fighting, we can get another, we already have a shiny meta type, though. Which I actually made into my first competitive Pokemon, that shiny meta type. Into, here, our shiny Medicham is our first competitive Pokemon. Choice Band, Pure Power. It's Psychic type, Terra, but I think I want to change that to one of the other typings. I'm not too sure yet, but Psychic typing honestly isn't, like, terrible. Honestly. But it has a Close Combat, Psycho Cut, Ice Punch and Bullet Punch. So yeah, just a little shiny competitive Pokemon there for you. All right, so now we saved, so it's official. There's our first 2 shinies. Where are you? There we go. Shiny Palmy number 1 in the Dream Ball. Shiny Palmy number 2. No Paradox Pokemon yet, but we do have the opportunity to do another one because we still have plenty of time. I'll grab that quick. All right. So let's make another sandwich then, shall we? And then we'll do another hunt. Honestly, I kind of want to do the same hunt, to be honest. Even if we get more Palmies, I like to get a shiny Iron Hands or Iron Thorns. That's just what I want to do, to be honest. Like, those are the shinies that I want to get tonight, if possible. So I think we're just going to run that back. But we got the double shiny. That's our first double shiny. And with Palmy, no less. So I'm pretty happy about that. I have grown to really like Palmet, actually. Despite all of the hurt that he put me through previously. And let's put someone else in our party so that we don't waste time. Let's put in someone here. Where's the... Maybe someone with, Cody level 38. And we need someone a little higher leveled. With, something that I can, like, stun people with. Hopefully. Maybe, level 37 is a little low, though. I guess we can train him up a little bit, but I don't really think that's really worthwhile. Okay, I was like, where did my Medicham go? Alright. Let's throw Dragonite in here. And then go into our shiny box. And then save up. There we go. And before I make our next sandwich, I'm going to refill my water. Because I need to stay awake. And that's the reality of it. Alright. Picnic. We're doing the same one. Electric type. Which was yellow bell pepper, right? Creative. Where are you staying for so long? Pick up parents at the airport. They're coming in late. And double sweet, because why not? And gold pick. So, they're, I guess, really against Uber or something. I wish, honestly, I kind of wish they would just take an Uber so I could, like, go to bed, considering I have work tomorrow. But I think they probably have work tomorrow, too, so it's like, can't really blame them. It's alright. All good. Dude, the tomato acts like a freaking trampoline. It's kind of annoying. Can I just, like, stack these up nicely? I don't want to stack up too much, though, because they're going to fall off. They're, like, already, like, starting to fall off. Yeah, just put the onion. No, onion. Stop. Okay, just quick. Just put it on there. Okay, I don't know why the onion still hasn't disappeared, but alright. Alright. And there's our second electric type thingy with a little onion tail hanging off the edge. Isn't that nice? how happy my Pokemon are. Ah, yes. Just as tasty as the first one. A little bite of hamburger and a little bite of tomato. Also, we should check for titles as well on the Palmy. You might have titles. You never know. You never know. Alright, here we go again. Let's go to that same spot, shall we? And we'll actually try to get... Honestly, I might have missed a shiny Raichu because, like, I don't know what the man looks like. So, I think it's just, like, a brighter... No, it's probably a darker, isn't it? No. I'm trying to remember. I think it's darker. Isn't it a darker colored Raichu? I think I remember because of Pikachu. I think it's, like, a slightly darker, but it's still, like, hard to see. That's the problem. It's still hard to tell, dude. It's rough. Odds are we get a third shiny Palmy, which honestly, I would not be a fan of that. I would not enjoy that very much. 2 is fine. I'm fine with 2. Any more than that, I'm gonna be like, bruh. Thing is, if we get a shiny Palmy for this next sandwich, and not a second Pokemon, I'm resetting. Even though we technically got a shiny. We already have 2. Like, 2 is our max. If we get a third one, we have to get a second shiny on the sandwich that is an Iron Hands or Iron Thorns. Otherwise, we're resetting. Even with the shiny. Can you get up there, please? Alright. And up here... Just do our rounds and be careful. Let's be careful not to miss any because actually they spawn a little kind of slowly. I have to remember that. You know, the good old switch. Boys don't spawn very fast. I might miss them because I'm moving too quickly. You know. Because the thing is, they could like spawn behind me. You know what I mean? Like as I'm moving along, they could spawn off camera behind me like this. So like that. The one that's in the wall. Can I encounter you? Just make sure you're not the shiny. What are the odds of that? That the one that spawns inside the wall is the shiny that we need. That would suck. That'd be some poo-poo right there. Alright, Palmy. Nope. Stop being deactivated, Iron Hands, because it keeps making me think that you are a shiny. It's rude. It's a 4 chance, just 4. Ugh. Just 4. 4 out of nothing. It's just 4. 4 out of 4. AKA 100% chance. Alright, there's a plane delay, so now I have to pick him up at midnight. So that's cool. Longer stream, yay! That's so exciting. The stream's just going to be getting longer and longer as the night goes on because who knows how many delays there will be. Which means that I will be getting maximum, and that's at the time I pick them up will be midnight. So maximum, if I start sleeping in the car at midnight, and then while I'm driving back, sleep in the car, that's maximum 6 hours of sleep tonight. And I did a really long workout today. And I already have a lack of sleep because of last night. Did not get enough sleep. And, you know, 6 hours of sleep for some people are like, okay, whatever, stop complaining, right? But, like, bro, when you're trying to, you know, be healthier, when you're trying to lose weight, you know what I mean? Like, okay, calm down, please. When you're trying to lose weight, trying to be healthy and everything, like, you you need your sleep. You know what I mean? You need your sleep to be healthy, to lose weight, to do your best, to do your duty to God and your country. You need your sleep. It's just how it is. It's how humans operate. So when I'm tired, when I haven't slept well, it's not good for me. I don't like it. It sets me back. I got goals. I don't like being set back because of outstanding circumstances. That's what happened like when I got sick with COVID. I had to stop working out for a while. For like 2 weeks. So I can get over the sickness. And then that time that threw off my sleep schedule, I think last fall, was because I had a really late DJing event. You know what I mean? And then tonight, I have lack of sleep because I have to pick people up from the airport because they don't want to find their own ride. When I, have my own schedule that I, want to do. And I need to be healthy. So, it's always like, it's annoying when it's like outstanding circumstances. Like, if it's on me and I'm lazy and I don't do what I'm supposed to be doing, then like, yeah, like that's my fault. But like, when responsibility is like thrust upon you, or like the circumstances that you like can't control, then it's like, all right, like, it's annoying to be set back by stuff like that. Cause I got shit to do, bro. That's all I can say. I got shit to do. That's why, like, I've been, trying to catch a little bit on sleep. I took like a pseudo nap. I didn't actually fall asleep, but I was laying in bed for like a half hour, like kind of getting some like half shut eye, which was nice. I won't lie, like it was okay. I definitely rested a little bit there because it was right after my like big workout that I did today. And so, because it was after that, and I ate some like Vietnamese pho and everything, and so my belly was full. I was nice and well fed, and so I got some like half shut eye, which actually helped a lot. But I also wanted to stream today, and so I'm gonna stream. I had plans to stream, so that's again like that's something I want. It's part of my work regimen. Is I'm streaming today. Okay, and I just ran into it. Cool. Not true. I can function well when I only get my 8 hours of sleep. Okay, that's a fair point. Bunlock, that's what we call a checkmate right there. Damn. Well, shit. Dude, I mean, I'm just talking out my ass, man. All right, how far are we in? Okay, actually not. I thought we were well over 10 minutes, but nope. See, my time gauge, my internal time gauge is all messed up now. Okay, I'm actually like scared that I'm gonna get another shiny Palmy. Like my heart like skips a beat every time I see a collection of the Palmy and Pomets. Or Pommos. Or Pommos. Don't be a shiny Raichu either because I'm not gonna bother looking for that. Unless it's obvious. Do you make homemade pho? I have made homemade pho. Actually, it was actually like pretty good. Like I was surprised. Yeah, I made beef. The one that I did tonight. No, I got it delivered. Yeah. It was I had some banh mi, which is like Vietnamese sandwiches, grilled chicken with like pickled daikon and carrots, like cilantro, and like kind of like an Asian type mayo. It's a little bit different than normal mayo, but it's like mayo with other things in it, something like that. But it's a mayo based like kind of sauce, so it's like it's pretty like healthy sandwich. And then Vietnamese pho, like yeah, you can't get like it's hard to get healthier than that. Like honestly, it's so nutrient rich. It is so good for your digestion. It's like the least healthy thing in there is like the well done brisket that you eat with pho tai chin, which is the type that I got, which has rare steak and beef brisket. So like the least healthy thing there is like your red meat. That's the least healthy thing in there. So it's I actually don't know. I don't know what it's called. So like, you might know more than I do. I'm not sure what it's called. Well, I don't know if you're kidding or not, because I don't think I've ever heard about that. But I think it might be that. I'm not sure. But it's definitely mayo like, for sure. But yeah, it's super nice. But the homemade pho that I made, actually, I invited John and Ange to come and try it, and they came for dinner, and I fed it to them, and they said they loved it. Which I don't think they would have said if it was just like okay, you know. But yeah, I made the beef broth from scratch with the marrow bones, um, not oxtail. What did I use? Some of it was just like generic like marrow bones, but I think there were like knuckles as well. So I used some like knuckles in there too, and then also like some stew cubes as well, because they're pretty lean, you know. And yeah, that was really the broth turned out pretty well. I had to scoop up a lot of the fat though. We actually had a brilliant idea to put the pho overnight after it simmered for like, I think I had it simmering for like almost 48 hours. And then we put it in the fridge overnight. All of the fat solidified and collected at the top, and so we could just scoop it all out, just like that. And then any of the excess fat we put back. We put the rest of the pho back into the pot to simmer, and then the remaining fat we just put ice cubes, and like scooped out the fat with ice cubes because it solidifies very quickly, and that's a way to kind of collect the excess fat out of broth after you've gotten the majority of it out and everything. So that was a really cool experience. I'd never done that before, and so that was really cool. And I've made the rice noodles before, so that wasn't a problem. You literally just put the noodles in wet and like cold. I was gonna say wet water, bruh. In cold water for about 5 minutes. Then you cook it for 3 in boiling water or less, like 2 or 3 minutes, and that's it. And then that's done. So that's very easy. And the rest of it is just sliced steak that I think we got from Wegmans, because we wanted like something at least like a little bit of quality. So we're not going to go to Walmart for, you know, our steak and everything. You know what I mean? Let's see what you said. Kewpie, it's like Kewpie mayo. Kewpie mayo is incredibly popular in Southeast Asia. They only use egg yolks for it. Oh, interesting. Check out Yes Chef with Chad Kubanoff on YouTube. Arguably one of my favorite content creators, but he's mostly on TikTok. Yeah. It might be something like that. I mean, it does have like I don't know, because it is a different consistency and it's a different flavor, but it's clearly like mayo based. So like it could definitely be that. It could 100% be that. I wouldn't be surprised. But it's way better than normal mayo, I can tell you that. I don't even like regular mayo, to be honest. I don't even like mayo. So like, but whatever kind of mayo they have on there, hits. It's great. They do a great job, dude. Freaking tasty, dude. So yeah, no, I'm not sure, but that sounds pretty cool. And Chad, I love how his name is Chad. Giga Chad Chef. No shinies. How far are we on now? Almost 15 minutes in. Damn, bro. It's alright, we can always reset. That's why we Saveroni Pepperoni. Raichu, you good, bro? See, the thing is, we have time. that's the thing. We got time tonight. So I gotta stay energized. Make sure I stay awake. There's a chance I might want to take a nap though. Like, so like if we do really well with our shinies, then you know I can go to bed. So I might go for like maybe another hour, and then try and take an hour nap or something. I think that'll help out a lot. I think it might be pretty good. The chef has quite an insane reputation, but currently he's living with his in-laws in Vietnam. Ooh. I don't know what it is about like a lot of like, I assume the chef is American, right? I feel like there's so many like chefs that I've heard of that like American chefs that have like married into Asian Asian countries and like they now live in like that country. There's a place in New York, Ivan Ramen. Ivan is a United States chef and like a ramen master, and he married into a Japanese household, and now lives in Japan. My uncle, American, born and raised, marries a Korean woman who is, well, in this case, it's the Korean woman who is the chef, not the American man. But I don't know. I feel like there's like a pattern there. From PA too, bruh. Maybe he knows Steve, dog. Maybe he knows my dad. Uh, what is it with there's that's the thing about like my dad's side of the family all like marrying foreign women. My mom, Brazilian, obviously. Steve married Korean. Jim, another one of the brothers, married Serbian. So like, jeez. And I mean, I don't want to be sus and and TMI, but like my taste, it's in the same boat. It's in the same boat. So, yeah, I don't know what it is about our blood that makes us like that. Gives us that little preference. Dude worked in the only three Michelin star restaurant in Chicago. Woo! Dang. So that means a master. So, like, was it Vietnamese food? I guess that's what I'll ask. What kind of cuisine was it? I assume, like, Asian of some sort, right? If not, then this man is well cultured in his culinary skills. That's all I can say. It's impressive stuff, dude. But that's one of my favorite things to do when traveling. I just love trying food, man. Oh, it's one of the most like, the thing about like sightseeing and like going and hiking and stuff. It's like, yeah, it's cool, and there are like unique sights and unique experiences, and just the atmosphere is different and the air is different, like literally, you know what I mean? And so like I do see a lot of value there, and like it's fun. But food, like, if you're an American who's lived in the States all your life and you say you've had Chinese food, and no, you no, you have not had Chinese food. You've had Panda Express, sir. That is not that's not Chinese food. That is American Chinese food at best. So it's like when you actually talk about like going to places and eating there, a lot of the times it's just different. You know what I mean? Of course, you have your restaurants that are. I thought it was shiny for a second. Of course, you have restaurants that are like immigrant families that are from the country and they make authentic food. Fair enough. There are places like that in the States. There are plenty of places like that in the States, I would say. But your average American has not experienced that. Typically, I think is a fair thing to say. And a lot of those restaurants are slept on. So to actually find something like that is can be difficult unless you're of course running into New York or Chicago or somewhere nice in Florida or Atlanta or New Orleans, like high profile areas that will have those things kind of just more readily available. But when you actually go to a different country, like, that food's everywhere. That authentic food is everywhere. You're gonna end up eating it. You know what I mean? You're gonna end up eating, culturally significant, traditional foods from that area. And like, honestly, there comes to a point where like I'm almost literally like willing to try like even a McDonald's in another country. I've never done it before, but like when I go to Japan, I kind of want to go to a McDonald's in Japan and like see like what the difference is. Like an American chain in a foreign country and like what are the differences in the menu? Does the Big Mac taste the same? You know, like do they offer the same? Like are the prices similar? Is it cheaper because people are, or is the quality better because of the country it's in? You know what I mean? So it's like that's kind of the inverse thing. But then when I go to Japan, man, oh the food that I'm gonna eat, the food that I'm going to eat in that country, I can't wait. I cannot wait. It's gonna be amazing. Cannot freaking wait, dude. I think there's too much of a stigma around non-authentic food. Authentic versus fusion is just a different style. It is, but it's just like if food done well is food done well. But like that's what I think about like that's why I give the opinion about like American Chinese food. Like you want to talk about like unhealthy and like just botched and like chemically altered and like unethical food processing, like that's as American as it gets, you know what I mean? That's kind of what I mean, more of like that to me is like inauthentic, you know? If you have to read an ingredient list and you have to like look up on Google half the things that you see on there, it's like, all right, then it's not even just inauthentic to the country, it's inauthentic food in general. It's just so, it's all, you know, just man-made jargon, trans fat, you know, chemically altered, you know, BS. And so like inauthentic food is, you know, everywhere. And I think it's unhealthy in a way, you know. And I guess like it I guess like yeah, there are fusion foods and stuff, and like some fusion foods are good. Like I know in like Korealicious they have like fusion foods like Korean American fusion, and it does really well because it is pandered to an American audience. That's the thing. It does well because it's pandered to the greasy tastes of an American audience. That's just the truth of it. And their business does really well for it because they know who's eating their food. You know? They're not under the impression that it's all, you know, like Koreans coming in for authentic Korean food. No. That's not their main audience. And if that was, then they wouldn't be, you know, making the money that they are. So I think you're mixing up fusion versus fast food. Well, like I'm not talking about just like fusion. I mean more of like, because like there are fusion foods that are like really good, you know. Like I guess like I already did say that, but it's but a lot of like the inauthentic foods are like just become fast food in a way, I guess. Like, or it has the same like qualities of fast food, even if it's not fast food by definition. You know what I mean? It's just like the cheap way around the corner to create a mirror of the experience. You know what I mean? And pandered to an American audience. And so even fusion's like that. I mean, I guess that's what I just talked about too. Like even fusion is like that. And it panders to, you know, a greasy American palate that is just straight up unhealthy. You know, granted that's just, you know, one example, you know, Korean American fusion, but okay, Chinese American fusion, greasy and unhealthy. Italian American fusion, Alfredo sauce, unhealthy. Pizza American fusion, Italian, right? Greasy, unhealthy. So it's like, you know what I mean? It's like, you know, like some fusion can be good, yeah, but when you're pandering to an American audience in the United States, if you want to make your money, and you know you understand what foods that your average American craves, you're gonna end up making a fast food quality product. You know what I mean? And that's why I think a lot of like fusion products / fast food products like fail in that sense. Fail in the sense of quality. Not as a business. Fail in the sense of quality. But I do see more and more people becoming more like aware of like what they eat. You know what I mean? And not just the sense like, oh, I don't eat McDonald's chicken nuggets. Like I mean literally like looking at all the ingredients, you know, looking at the nutrition label, seeing if there's, trans fat, how much saturated fat is in there, how much added sugar. Does the ingredients list have anything that I just don't know what in the hell it is? You know what I mean? I think people are just becoming like a little more aware now that we've kind of achieved as Americans, a Wally-esque physique, you know, of the, people in the starships that are just obese, you know. So anyway, not to say that there aren't good fusions. I think that's, definitely. I think there's like when you think about like Japanese hibachi, for example, like not super unhealthy. It's like there's rice, veggies. I mean, you have like red meat, but like you also have a lot of seafood. You have chicken, egg, and that is partially Americanized. You know what I mean? So like that's a great example of a relatively like healthy, well balanced, Japanese American fusion, right? So like there are examples of it, right? And it's very much not fast. Hibachi is not fast food. It takes a while, you know. Well, I guess relatively speaking, I guess like you could say like it's like they make it like pretty quick because like they're very experienced chefs, you know what I mean? And they do it as like their trade. Like that's not just like their job. Like it's their trade, you know, is being like a chef showman, you know. So like that's their craft, right? So like of course they're gonna master the craft and do really well with it. So like yeah, hmm in that case I think that's a fusion that I think really works. And I think probably my favorite fusion of anything in the states that I think I've had as of yet, you know. But it's like, I mean, I'm trying to think of an example of like Indian, like what's an American Indian fusion? I know like there's like certain kinds of naan bread that are like Americanized. Like it's not made fresh, it's like frozen and stuff. Um, where like, I mean, there are frozen authentic, made naan bread from certain companies, but then there's also like your Americanized, like kind of crappy naan bread, like your flat bread. It's more like a flat bread than a naan bread, if anything. But they call it naan bread. But it's like, I feel like a lot of Indian places are in almost immune to that. I know there's there's like a lot of cheap curry out there too. But I don't really know if that's an American thing. So like, in this case, I'm definitely talking about out my ass because I'm interested in like thinking about what is it exactly, like what is an American Indian fusion, you know what I mean? It's like that's a thought, but like, oh man, authentic Indian, dude, that stuff is nuts. Well, we had there was a place in London that we went to. There was a local place that shut down recently, which I was super sad about, which sucks because it was actually really good. There was another place around here that I tried that was Indian. And dude, it is just, dude, the flavor and like the amount of heat that you can add to it, like, dude, it's like the kick that it has, the like soft yet like pronounced flavors of like the curry and the sauce that just mixes so well, like in the consistency and ah, and just the variety of curries that you can have, and so you can like taste little bits of everything, dude. It's amazing. Love that shit. Also, shiny odds kind of poopy, bruh. 2 minutes left. All right. Well, we'll make use of the 2 minutes, and then we'll reset. No pommies though, but even if we caught a shiny pommy, like there's no point. Rip to shiny Raichu if I ever found one, because, well, I don't know what you look like. Remember, we gotta get Iron Thorns, Iron Hands. We have to do that before I have to go, or I can't end the stream until I have to leave. So we can end it early and I can take a nap if we find one of these. And we still got a couple minutes left, so try to maximize our time a little bit. It's really annoying trying to like climb up here. Sometimes he just slides off. I forget, what are the odds with the shiny sandwich? Is it 1 out of 13, 13 something? Because if we're just like, if we're not in a mass outbreak, then we can't get 1 in 512 odds, right? So I think we're stuck in 1 in 13 something. 4, shut up. No, it's not. It's not 4. I hate you. Ugh. You used to be so helpful, man. You would tell me what the shinies are, and you would tell me the evolutions of the Pokemon. Come on, you're the man in the chair. You're the knowledge. You are the knowledge. I need your knowledge. Yep. All right. Time ran out. Ripperoni, pepperoni, and cheese. All right. Reset time. Well, it is. Actually, it's only 9 o'clock. Hey, maybe we get a shiny in an hour. Then I can take like an hour and a half nap. It's a pretty good idea. Pretty good idea. Even though I should be going to bed now anyway. It's pretty great. Good times. Nope, that's not what we want. We want a sandwich. Sandwich. Gotta do this again. Sit back, relax, and enjoy my inner Gordon Ramsay. Now this is fusion food right here. This is some good old American stuff right here. A hamburger. Just kidding. There's lots of other cultures that use hamburgers. Pepper. Trampoline. Friggin' trampoline tomato, dude. Tomatoes are not trampolines in real life. Come on, Nintendo. Oh, nice, nice. Love the lopsided. Okay. Goodbye. Goodbye, bell peppers. As long as one's in there, I think we're okay. What do you consider American cuisine to be? Yeah, that's that's the thing. So what I would like it to be is a melting pot of, food from, mostly European countries. But what it turns out to be is a product of massive businesses and marketing, and that has kind of created the American palate forcibly, and has used the addictive qualities of food to their advantage to change the American palate to be what American cuisine is low-key what it is today, kind of. You know what I mean? So, like, I would say American cuisine should be a mishmash of authentic foods from other countries, and then you can have your old like classics from 1900s, like you got your like burger and fries and diners and milkshakes and but that's also technically also a mismatch of stuff from other countries as well. You know what I mean? So it's like, but then it kind of creates it, into something new, right? And that's kind of the idea behind it. And so that's what I would like it to be. But the issue is like the reality of it, and like the reality of the American palate is just, it's just unhealthy right now. That's it. You know what I mean? I think people are more aware of it now, and there's more of a discussion around it. So like, yeah, it could be what it should be in my opinion. But from all that I've like seen and I've experienced for myself and that I've observed, it's just like the American palate is has the qualities of fast food. That's what I would say. It has the qualities of fast food. If you went to an American restaurant, what would you be eating? I mean, like I said, like burger, fries, milkshake, you know, that's what I would expect from an American restaurant, even though that's like would just be like a burger joint, but that's, I guess, kind of low key iconically American in a way, you know. But it's like I don't think I've ever seen a restaurant like market itself as an American restaurant. It just kind of is in a way because it's like because it should be like a fusion. So like it almost like doesn't even have its own identity in a way, like weirdly enough. But it's just it's like Hollywood movies. It's just stolen content. It's stolen content all mixed up to create something new. You know what I mean? So like yeah, I would picture an American restaurant. I mean like top of my head, burger, fries, milkshake. You know, like. But that's the American palate. I mean, if I'm wrong, then like you're welcome to call me out on it. But it's like that's what I see from Americans. You know what I mean? That's just it's like the food epidemic is its own epidemic, and it's one that's in a way that is. I don't want to like frame it disrespectfully, but like just as impactful as COVID, if not more so. Like it's like the food epidemic is an epidemic. Like overweightness, obesity, and coming from someone who, has spent time overweight, and I'm still like technically like with my BMI, I'm still technically overweight. You know what I mean? Like I don't think I look that bad right now. I'm still technically overweight, dog. You know what I mean? So it's like this is also coming from someone who, has, I would say, like, temporarily subscribed to, the greasy American palate that it currently is, which is just a product of business, big businesses and marketing, So, like, if I'm wrong about American food, then, like, I mean, maybe I live in a small bubble or something and I'm missing out on something, but it's like all that coming from someone who works at Chocolate World, trust me, the people that I see, the palates are greasy. That's all I can say. The palates are greasy. So it's that's just what I've observed. But I think there's a lot more conversation around it, which I think is awesome. And I think that people are starting to work together to want to be a bit more healthy and try to build better eating habits and getting rid of their eating addictions that, the big companies and marketing teams have, done their best to just force feed us. Pun intended. Ooh. When I think about American restaurant, babies, except rip to babies. So, I guess Southern food isn't a thing. Neither barbecue. Okay, sorry. Fair enough. Fair enough. I do like me some good barbecue. But like a lot of Southern food is also like has like Mexican influence too, or like Caribbean influence, and the same thing with barbecue. Barbecue is like also like it's a South American thing. It's Central American, So I guess American food. But when I say American food, I mean United Statesian food. You know what I mean? That's what I assume we're talking about. United Statesian food, We're not. I assume we're not including Central and South America in that. So it's like still like it is still again. It's a fusion of other elements of other cuisines that have already existed first that have been made into something new. You know what I mean? So American food is in and of itself fusion. You know what I mean? American food is fusion food. So, unless you want to talk about like Native American food, then okay. Like now we're talking like that. I can't see an argument to say that that's not like authentic American, but personally, I'm not. I know pretty much nothing about like traditional like Native American cooking, so I can't talk about that because I literally have no clue, you know, what that would be. So I could take wild guesses, but then I would definitely be talking out my ass. So, but I do like me some good barbecue. I will say there are some great barbecue places out there. Again, greasy, unhealthy. It still falls under that category. Brisket and what's the other one? Brisket and pulled pork are like usually the go-tos, right? Still like not the most unhealthy thing in the world, you know, but could be better. That's all I could say. If you're a eat only barbecue kind of guy or eat tons of barbecue kind of guy, you likely got a little beer belly on your hands. Alcohol or no alcohol. So it still kind of falls under the greasy American palate, I think. It still kind of falls under that category. Although it still can be really good. Really freaking good. Z-Man, whew, in Oklahoma, bro. Best. I did not like barbecue until I went to Z-Man's. That changed my entire palate to then now love good barbecue. I love good barbecue because of that single barbecue place I had in Oklahoma. It's great. I think it was... No, it wasn't... Was it Kansas City? It might have been Kansas City. Kansas City, Oklahoma, though. That's the thing. It's like... I can't really, like... Is there, like, an American-esque food that's not fusion that doesn't fall under the greasy category? It's like... I can't even think of an American food that doesn't fall under, like, fusion. Like, hot dogs, but hot dogs is derivative of sausages, which, again, already, you know, existed in Europe. So, like, technically, no. So, like, okay, what else? Like, ketchup, a derivative of tomato sauce? Okay, probably not. Like, it's new and it's different, but it's not original, you know? It's not like... It's not just... I mean, I guess you can make an argument that it's like, you know, like rice, for example. Rice in different countries are, like it's all rice, you know what I mean? Like, you have your basmati rice, like in India, sticky rice that I forget what it's called, you know, like in Japan. And so, like, it's all rice. But it's like, again, like, it's a natural food, you know what I mean? Sausage is not a natural food. It's not. It's just not, you know what I mean? So it's like, in the case of rice, it's like, yeah, there's rice that are from different countries, and so original, you know, no, even though there are different kinds. But it's like, it's also a natural food, you know. So, I guess it depends on how you think about it for that one. So, like, could you call ketchup derivative tomato sauce? You know? Tomato and, you know, sugar? It's like, is that really, like... And that's like what? Copies only 50% of the, you know, I don't know if tomato sauce has any sugar in it. I don't really think it usually does, typically, right? So, like, could you call that, you know, as original as rice from other countries, even though rice is a natural food? I don't know. Probably not, but, you know, I could see maybe an argument that something is original enough that, you know, like a hot dog looks different from your normal sausage, you know, and it... Even though the American version is probably a little unhealthier, but I don't know. Okay. Yeah, okay, I got work I'm going to do now. Alright, yeah, have fun. Work hard, bruh. Get that twerk done. Get that twerk going. Show them what that twerk do. And I will be up. I will be up. Up and at 'em. Shiny hunting. Yeah, we probably will have to do another reset if everything goes as I think it will. Although, now that I have stopped talking about food so much, maybe I can actually focus on getting a shiny. Maybe, baby. It's a possibility, I would say. Alright, we're at an hour 30. I think if it takes too long, then I might call it, you know. If it takes like 2 more resets, right? Or I guess in this case, now 1 more reset. So we'll give it 1 extra reset. And no shiny, then we call it. And I'll try and go for a nap. But the thing is, I'm like kind of like keeping my energy up. You know what I mean? Like I'm trying to keep my energy higher so I can like stay up. So it's like I'm already kind of like in active mode, and so if I like start sleeping, I start trying to take a nap. Am I gonna be able to wake up? Like, ugh. I don't know, dude. Once I start falling asleep, I think it's like that's it. It's done. Done for me. I'm out. I'm passed out. You might as well have Ivan Drago just freaking jab cross me in the face at that point. Oof. Scary thought. But I'm already like really trying to like keep my energy level up. Drinking cold water. Focusing on a bright TV screen. I have lights on overhead. Just trying to stay awake until midnight when I have to go to the airport. I don't know if I guess it would be healthier if I, sleep for an hour, take a little hour nap, but problem is like if I fall asleep for an hour and I have to get up and go to the airport, I'm going to be sluggish as all hell, dude. Man, I'm going to be affected. That's all I can say. I don't know if other people experience that. You know what I mean? Like when you like start going to sleep, or like when you wake up in the morning and haven't gotten enough sleep, it like, bro, it's tough. It's rough, dog. Like, sometimes if you wake up and you got 2 or 3 hours of sleep, it's not that bad for some reason. But, like, if you need 8 hours and you got 6 hours, for some reason, that just destroys me. Like, I am so sluggish, lethargic, just completely and utterly tired. I want to just close my eyes and pass the hell out. Like, that's just how I feel if I'm asleep for 6 hours. After 3 hours, I'm like, oh, am I kind of like awake for some reason, even though I only got 3 hours of sleep? Because it kind of like starts to become a nap at that point. But then I guess like maybe when my brain is wired to think it's nighttime. I don't know if other people experience that. That's like an interesting like question. Like, you're not tired really that tired when you wake up after 3 hours, but you're like mega tired if you wake up after 6 hours. Just a weird thing. I get that all the time. All the freaking time. Crazy. So tonight is going to end up being one of those nights because I'm going to be getting 6 hours of sleep, absolute maximum anyway. So, rip, dude. I think I won't be able to really. I won't really have the energy to work out tomorrow morning. So I think that I might have to just wait till after work. That's what I did today. I wanted to get a little bit extra sleep because I didn't sleep very well or very much. Which is like partially my fault for staying up just a little bit too late. Like not keeping track of my time. But it's like, well, It's like, I just lost my train of thought. What the hell was I just talking about? I just started thinking about barbecue again. My tiredness is already getting to me, apparently. Literally lost my train of thought completely. My brain just bugged out. So that's how my night is going. How is your night going? How are you doing? I'm really trying to get this shiny, because if I get this shiny, then I can take a longer nap. So if you could show up, that would be sick. That would be epic. Iron Thorns, Iron Hands, one of the two. It can't be a Palmy. I already got 2 shiny Palmies from last sandwich. That's all I am accepting at this time. No more shiny Palmies or Palmos will be accepted currently. We're just trying to do Paradox Pokemon. That's what the video says. That's what the thumbnail has. So I'm trying to you know, actually go for a Paradox Pokemon here. That's the thing. Because we do have alternate spawns of Raichu, as you see there, and then Palmy and Palmo. So, I could have missed like 2 Raichu shinies. I have no idea. No idea what the hell Raichu shiny really looks like. But that's not what we want. We want Iron Hands or Iron Thorns. That's the thing. That's our target. But it's not making it easy for us. And what's our time now? A little under 13 minutes left. So we still got time. Then once the 13 minutes runs out, we'll do another reset. Go for 30 more minutes. And then if we don't get it then I think we'll have to call it, to be honest. If I try and dedicate too much, then I think I'm going to be extra tired. You know what I mean? I think I have to kind of draw a line somewhere. But some of these Iron Hands that are powered down, like they look like shinies, even though I know they're not. Like, because like the yellow is powered down, it kind of looks like a shiny Pokemon. But the shiny Iron Hands, it's the blue that doesn't show up, like on the head, you know? It's the blue that's kind of like grayish instead. And like kind of on the feet. Oh my gosh, I thought that was gray! You're a jerk. You're a jerk for that. I think the polygons didn't load in quite correctly. I thought that was the shiny for a split second. I was so excited to just be done with this hunt. Damn. It's rough out here. Rough out here in Area 0. If we get another shiny Palmy or Palmo, it's unacceptable. I will not accept that. Unless we get a second shiny, which is a Iron Hands or Iron Thorns, in which case, then fine. You know, then okay, whatever. But until then, we're gonna be doing a reset, even if we get a shiny Palmo. That's just how we're doing it. That's the reality. Maybe this area is just really bad luck or something. See, now I'm just relying on superstition. On calculating, you know, the shiny spawning rates. That's pretty smart of me. Calculating the odds with superstition. I wonder how... Is it going to be difficult to catch the Iron Hands? Should I, like, not rush into the battle and save first? I feel like I should. Because we might get slammed. By, like, a close combat and whatnot, you know? It's definitely a possibility. Which would suck. I actually don't really know what moveset. It might include Drain Punch as well, so it could, like, heal up. Could have... What else? What else does Iron Hands have that's, like, good? Wild Charge? Oh, if it has wild charge and ends up killing itself, dude. Alright, we definitely should save then, in that case. Because if it wild charge kills itself, if it has wild charge, assuming it has that, then it will take recoil damage and then it'll die. So, even with false swipe, right? So, alright, if we see one, let's not jump in. Let's save. See? You see? The texture does not load immediately sometimes on the head, so it looks like it's gray, which is what the shiny looks like. It has like a gray tipped head instead of blue. And so you're really blocking me with that one. You know what I mean? I'm not going to say it, but blank blocked me with that one. Man, I also really wanted to watch the Brazil versus Korea game today. I was watching a little bit over at work, and I think last I saw it was 3-0, so I'm going to assume that Brazil won. So, I mean, good on them. The pride did not get in the way this time, which is great to see. They're back to heart, clear eyes, full hearts, and hard work. Although the hard work part does not sound as interesting. So I'll just say clear eyes, full hearts. Can't lose, baby. But I do want to watch the full set. I can probably just do that tomorrow. Don't have a lot of things to worry about tomorrow, really, so I'll have the extra time to do that. That'll be fun. That'll be a fun watch. Maybe I can farm Herba Mysticas while I do that, so we can get more shiny sandwiches. To get 0 shiny Paradox Pokemon, because we still have not found any. If anything, we got 2 shiny Pommies, so like during this run, so I mean that's still not bad. But the whole point was to hunt for the Paradox Mons. Yet they're being a bitch. Really gotta make my life hard, man. Good game. Good game, guys. That's great. Just gonna clip that real quick. Wasn't game breaking or anything, but like, what was that? What the hell, dude? That was mean. Oh man. Oh no. That's not a good sign. That was my first yawn of the night. Here we are. We're there. We're getting... Oh, that's not good. That's really bad. Once I start yawning... Oh man. Ugh. Cold water. Come on. Come on. Ugh. We have a long stretch to go. What time is it? Yeah, 9:30. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's catch the shiny so I can take a nap. We'll do one more reset after this. 5 more minutes, so I can get to bed like around like 10:10, 10:15. Then wake up around 11:45, something like that. Take a nice hour-and-a-half nap. So yeah, we'll do one more reset, and then just for the sake of my health, I'm gonna I'm gonna call it at that point. Since these Paradox Pokemon don't really like being kind. Still though, 2 shiny Pommies. So it was a successful hunt anyway, because we got 2 shiny Pommies in 1 sandwich. So even if we don't get a Paradox Pokemon, that was our first 2 for 1. So that's a dub right there, right? That's our own little W that we got today. But if we can get a Paradox Pokemon, that'll be really cool, so I don't have to do this all over again. Shiny Iron Hands, Shiny Iron Thorns, those are the only options right now. Because we're doing electric type sandwiches, right? So we're increasing the rate of spawns from Iron Hands and Iron Thorns. Unfortunately, we have Pawmi and Raichu kind of intermittently spawning in between. But that did let us get a couple shiny Pawmis, which I wanted anyway, so that does kind of help. But, again, we want shiny Paradox Pokemon. So maybe next time we can do a different typing. We can do Fighting type just for Iron Hands, you know what I mean? So next stream that we do for Paradox Pokemon, we can do that. That might be a good idea. I'm totally okay with that. But it could happen any second. It could happen any second that it shows up. So that's the thing about shiny hunting. It's just trying to play the odds and trying to see, visualize as many Pokemon as possible. Despawn them, respawn them, rinse and repeat, and rinse in the meat. You know what I mean? Alright, good joke. Yep, get up there. I'm starting to think like this area is kind of bad luck. Because we got the Pawmis, but they were on like the grassy areas. Like the rocky area should be swimming with Iron Thorns, and they just take too long to spawn, really. Come on, bro. I would prefer a shiny Iron Thorns, to be honest, because they spawn kind of localized. You know what I mean? They're more of a localized spawn, so it would be kind of lucky if we can grab one of those. Maybe I'll just keep going back and forth on the hill here. I'll prioritize Iron Thorns, so I'll keep spawning them in by going back and forth from the rock slide area. I think that'll be best. See, I honestly, I might have missed multiple shiny Raichus. I wouldn't know. Literally, I would not know. Rough. I would have no freaking clue, dude. Oh, there's another yawn. Woo! Get up there. Oh my gosh, dude. There's this freaking mechanic. Fix your game, Nintendo. Alright, for every yawn, we get more cold water. I'm almost out to refill my water again. Ugh. Okay. Whew. Yeah, the cold water helps, that's for sure. And it lets me stay nice and hydrated, which gives me more energy. You know what I mean? Cold water equals hydration, equals keeping me awake, equals higher energy, which equals more keeping me awake. Can't argue with the science. Destroyed with facts and logic. Alright, I'm pretty sure Iron Thorns is just gray. Although I'm not 100% about that. Gray instead of green. I want to make an Iron Thorns competitive set. Because I've never seen an Iron Thorns being used. Ever. Has to be a typing thing, right? That's what I imagine. It's kind of one of the problems with T-Tor. Whew. T-Tor's typing. Oh, yawn. Water. Okay. Rude. It's our own little drinking game, except instead of alcohol, it's just water. Ugh. Actually, a lot of the Gen 9 music really does kind of slap. I'm a fan. The Elite Four theme and the final battle theme against the professors are great. They're super, super good. More bangers. And I think Toby Fox worked on these as well, some of the pieces, if I remember correctly. Like he worked on some of the Gen 8 music for the Battle Tower. What a multi-talented man. He should make his own game one day. I'm sure that would be really popular. It would be underrated. See what I did there? Alright. Not what we wanted, but... Okay. What? Excuse me. That's not... How? We used the... No, but we used the sandwich. But you just showed up anyway. That's not even what we used the sandwich for. How could you do this to me? After I use the sandwich for max odds, after it runs out, it just shows up. Bruh. Why you gotta do that to me? Ugh, no. Not after the sandwich, dude. Well, technically we did it. Technically, there we go. That's our Paradox Pokemon Shiny. Even though it wasn't facilitated by the sandwich, but, you know. It counts. But man, that's so sad. Don't ice beam me, please. Alright, that's fine. I accept that. Why are you expelling the poison, Breloom? I need you to be poisoned. That's literally the whole point. You are supposed to be poisoned so that you can heal. You can't poison me if I'm healing from it. Alright, it's just a silver bird, so... What do we catch this in? Yes, I understand poison damage. I understand. Why is this... Did it say it got damaged by poison? That was weird. Alright. I've been catching a lot of things in heavy balls, though. Moonball, Beast Ball would be cool. I'm leaning towards Beast Ball or Heavy Ball. Heavy Ball has that, like, steel-like quality, right? And, Beast Ball has that alien-like, futuristic-like quality. You know what I mean? I think Beast Ball would be cooler. Beast Ball also has a really low catch rate. You know what I mean? Yeah. I think we'll have to fish for a critical catch. I think we go for the ball with, there we go, there's the poison heal. I think we go for the ball with the low catch rate on a shiny iron bundle. Critical catch, let's go! Yeah, let's go. I've just also been catching a lot of Pokemon in heavy balls anyway, so it's like, alright, there you go. Shiny Iron Bundle. Not the one we were going for, but he showed up anyway. My new favorite shiny. I'm so proud. I'm so proud of him. Well, we're going to have to do this hunt again for shiny Iron Thorns and shiny Iron Hands. But we got a shiny Iron Bundle. So, let's check for titles. Moment of truth. Moment of truth. This determines even more rarity. None. 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 Damn. Ugh. Ugh. Dang, dude. I want those ribbons, bro. I want those titles. Those titles make it even more rare. We got we have one title from Burning Kush here. The Sand Swept, because we caught him in a sandstorm. So, like, that's pretty cool. I like that a lot. But we don't have a single other shiny with a title other than Burning Kush, you know? So, but that's alright. But 2 hours in, we did it. There you go. Now, we did technically waste a sandwich doing that, although we got the shiny anyway, so I'm kind of, like, really ethically confused about that one. Like, is it right for me to catch the Iron Bundle without the use of the... Because there was no, like... But then if I reset, then I lose the Iron Bundle. So it's like, I just gotta catch it. You know what I mean? Even though I use the sandwich. You feel me? So, yeah, whatevs, right? It's all good. I kind of wanted an iron bundle the most anyway. But I thought we were being like more economic going for the Iron Thorns slash Iron Hands shiny. Well, anyway, let's head back up out of area 0. Right out of into the 0 gate. We'll save up and then we'll call it a night. I think, right? Yeah. So what did we talk about this stream? Talking out of my ass about food and my slight bias towards American business in terms of the food industry, and a bunch of other random stuff. So yeah, there we go. That's our haul for today. Shiny Palmy, let's see him. Shiny Palmy in the Dream Ball, another Shiny Palmy also in the Dream Ball, and then our shiny Iron Bundle in a Beast Ball. Not only shiny Pokemon, shiny Abra Ball Pokemon. That's how you want to do it right there. That is how you want to do it. Now, in the case of Burning Kush, not an Abra Ball, which kind of my mistake for not doing an Abra Ball. I probably should have caught him in like a Friend Ball or something. Then we could have had a shiny titled the Sandswept Abra Ball Pokemon, but unfortunately that didn't quite cross my mind. I thought that Luxury Ball would look nicer, but it's alright. It's still nice, but I probably should have went for an Abra Ball instead. But anyway, we did it. That's one shiny Paradox Pokemon under our belt. And how many more do we have to go? I think there are 6 unique Paradox Pokemon in this gen. Is that right? You're really going to make me go all the way down? Oh my gosh. Is there not a faster way to do this? So yeah, that's cool. How are you doing? Having a good day? Having a good night? How are the family? How's the neighbors? How's the kids? You feel me? Alright. There we go. So we're looking at... Ooh, shiny Iron Treads. Heat. Alright. So we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7, including Iron Valiant over here. Alright, so there's 1 out of 7 done. We got our shiny Iron Bundle. We still got to do the Iron Thorns, Iron Hands again. But that's alright. Then we have Iron Treads, Iron Moth, and then the elusive Iron Valiant, which is going to be a tough one to snag. But we can do it. I believe in us. I believe in our abilities. Let's save one more time, just to be safe. There you go. Alright, that's about it. Thanks again for the support. Much appreciated. Kind of a quicker stream because I need to take a nap because I have to get back up and at him at a little bit before midnight to get him from the airport. And so I'm going to go take a nap, try to be healthy, get some rest so that I can work out tomorrow. So thank you guys again for tuning in, listening to me rant, catching shiny Pokemons, and that's about it. See ya.